Do you want to see what I'm doing? You can see the screen. It's right there. I'm making a video right now. I want to move the thing a little bit so it's not getting so much of the ledge it's standing on. All right. So I didn't do a live last week, obviously. Lately, I'm just trying to regain focus and start making really good progress on things again. Because as many of you know, I had kind of a crappy year. Man, a lot of dumb crap happened, and now I'm like getting some momentum back, and I really don't want to mess it up. Like I really want to, I'm starting to remember all these things I wanted to do, all these plans and stuff. I'm starting to make progress on them again, and I really want to get going, and yeah, I'm starting to like speed up and do better and stuff. And it kind of reminds me of something. Actually, I saw a video recently of some old philosopher guy who was giving advice, and it was something like 9 things you should never talk about or something like that. But anyway, one of the things was that you should never talk about your intentions or what you're doing, because it leaves you open to other people messing stuff up, which is something I learned when I was very young. And I've spoken about this before. I learned that whenever I want to do anything really anything, but particularly anything that's different than what other people are doing, which is pretty much everything I do, it's really beneficial to not say anything to anyone, because people are like, oh, what are you doing? You shouldn't be doing that. Although, like I said, like even if you're doing things other people do, all kids have clothes on, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, just letting people know what you're doing is like, it's a real easy way to throw a bunch of hurdles in your own path, because people will throw them in there as soon as they know you're doing anything. Not everyone. It's just there are enough people that it's a pretty common thing. And here I am, of course, making YouTube videos about like everything I do. Although, how much I share in videos, Ericha, you don't want to stand on the edge of that. How much I share in videos is inversely proportionate to how difficult what I'm working on. So if I'm working on something really difficult, I share less in videos because I need to stay focused on the thing, But if it's something I could do in my sleep or something pretty easy, I can share all the details of what I'm doing freely, and I can withstand that extra hurdles people throw in the way. It's fine. So a good example of this is, when I built my house, this house I'm in right now, I just disappeared for a year because I was like, this is a project that's going to be crazy difficult, like really, really difficult. So I didn't want to talk about it with anyone. I didn't want anyone else's input. I was like, I just got to focus on this and 100% myself into it, So yeah, I just didn't talk to anyone. I was just like, this is all I'm doing. And then, a lot of projects are things that I could do with some distraction, and it's fine. And I've also gotten more used to the distraction from doing all these videos and stuff. And I do think the videos are worth doing, which is why I keep doing them, even though, obviously it's a distraction to some degree. But anyway, so the last week or two, I've really just been focusing on, getting my own focus back, getting back in my groove, getting the big pictures and, making progress on things. So the big thing I'm working on right now is the second and third floors. And to make those, it's a multi-step process, which you guys already know about. I gotta make paths into the jungle to get to logs, and then I got to get the logs out and up to here. Right now I'm in the early stage of making the paths, so it's just a lot of work, like a lot of kind of tedious work, but it's going well. Of course, I'm also doing other things like working on kids' cars and boats and stuff now and then. But yeah, that's most of what I'm doing lately, is just grueling grunt work, and it's stuff where I just got to keep my head in it and focused and just keep pounding at it. What are you guys talking about right now? I'm making dinner right now too, so I'm probably gonna disappear every now and then. Oh, Mr. Landfill, how's it going? TDH. I never remember who TDH is because it's an acronym. I'm thinking. Joe Blow, what's going on, man? Someone asked me about Joe Blow today. I think it was my son. Was it Canyon? Anyway, he was like, isn't there some guy named Joseph Blowmeister? Because he's heard your name on, up from on here. How's it going, Manganese and Quadrant? Hi, Jamie. Just logged in. I'm in the kitchen cooking pizza. Oh, that sounds amazing. So when are you starting 24-hour live streaming? Oh my God. Oh, that would be too much, Jamie. Besides, I'm like naked way too often to do that. Like I live on an island. I can walk around outside naked anytime, and I wouldn't want to have to constantly be like, oh, there's a camera around. I got to keep my clothes on all the time. Oops, not my thing. Patrick says, Jamie, will you try to find insect-resistant logs or paint your logs with something to protect them? Uno segundo, por favor. Uno segundo. So I have this. And supposedly, I'm obviously going to try to find wood that is fairly insect-resistant anyway. But supposedly, if I take this junk, mix it in some water, make a solution, and spray the wood, it will make the wood not tasty for bugs. I think it actually kills them. But it'd be kind of like if there was lasagna and you were like, there's some lasagna, that looks delicious, and then someone pooped all over it, and you'd be like, yeah, it's just that. So I'm hoping the ants and the termites and everything will see this borax stuff, on the wood, and they'll just be like, yeah, just we'll go somewhere else. It's fine. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Let's see. Hi all, Tony says, would you would get banned so fast? Yeah, if I was, oh my God, if I had a 24-hour camera on here, I mean, right now, all 4 kids are fully clothed, almost. And that's only because we just went out on the boat and came back. I'm even wearing a shirt because it doesn't matter. But yeah, most of the time, they're usually like 2 naked kids. Or 3, but yeah. Because if people come to visit, obviously everyone puts clothes on, but we're on an island in the middle of the ocean. Yes, you wear clothes. The older one wears clothes all the time. Very nice clothes, and has sparkly makeup and fancy dresses and stuff. She's very fancy. Everyone else is like, I don't care about clothes. No, let's see. Shipwrecked monkeys. Ooh, speaking of which, we played Monkey Island and finished it recently, and then we started Monkey Island 2.
LeChuck's Revenge.
Yes, LeChuck's Revenge. Hey, you keep your dress down there. See, this is what I'm talking about with cameras. You got to keep your stuff. And little kids tend to do things like they'll wear a dress and be like, and then it's just flash the world, right? So anyway. Okay. Hi, Jamie. While you are working, have you thought up any cool ideas for future projects builds you can share with us? Oh man, my list of things I want to do is it's so easy to come up with ideas, but to actually do them. I can in 4.5 seconds come up with an idea that's going to take me 4.5 years to do, or 4.5 decades. It takes a lot longer to actually do things than as to come up with ideas. So I have tons of ideas. I've talked about some of them. I really want to build a giant robot, possibly an amphibious one. I don't know. I have some ideas about that. But I want to start making prototypes for that actually kind of soon. So I want to get a 3D printer, and I asked around for some 3D printer recommendations, and now I can't currently remember what people said, but I'm not quite ready to order it yet anyway. Hi, Jamie. You know what else I'd get banned for? I'd get banned for talking, because I'd be like, oh, the government, rah, 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 and then I'd get booted up. or I'd start misgendering someone, or oh my God. Okay. TDH says, yeah, they mix borax in cellulose insulation for that reason too. Yeah, so borax is supposed to be pretty anti-bug. I got 4 boxes of this. This one's open because I was just, testing some stuff a little bit. Hit that like button, Roger says. Well, thanks, Roger. The old Monkey Island games were great. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the first one more than the second one so far, but it's still pretty cool. 3D printer suggestion for you, Prusa XL. Prusa XL. Oh, I can remember that. I know Prusa. Prusa XL. All right. Yeah, I'll totally remember that. Oh, someone also, this is a couple, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Someone said, hey, Jaimie, you don't have enough stuff on your Amazon wish list. I wanted to get you something. So there's lots of stuff on there now. And it's not just stuff I put on there just for no reason. Like, it's all totally useful stuff. So if that was you, you can totally get me anything on there. It will be super useful. Yeah, I wouldn't put stuff on there that was just garbage that I didn't care about just to put something on there. No, I started actually, like, every time I thought of something I want to get, I like put it on my wish list, like, right away. Oh, that reminds me of something. A couple weeks ago, I was saying that I wanted to ask you guys for recommendations of something else. A lighter. Does anyone have a Zippo? Are Zippos good? Because I hear they're good. I kind of want to get a Zippo lighter because, currently I use these things, which is great. It works, right? But they don't last that long. And then I end up with, like, well, how many of these? I think most of these ones work. No, this one's dead. Yeah. So then they just become sparkers, which my kids play with for a while. But then, eventually it's just this chunk of plastic. So I want something refillable. Yeah. A few of these are just sparkers now. And I light a lot of fires. That one, nope. Oh, from there over it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get a lighter that's refillable. And the nice thing about the Zippo lighters is you can fill them with gasoline or kerosene or whatever. You don't need butane or anything. It's easy to get a gallon of gasoline, and that would last like 400 years or whatever. Oh, here's another 3D printer recommendation. My Bamboo Lab Carbon X1, which is whittling away beside me. Oh, is that the sound it makes? Whit, 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 whit. Making mini Roman shields has been great. Very carefree compared to printers I'm used to. Hey, could you get me something to write with? Thanks, Bells. These kids are great. What do you got? Yeah. Does that one work? Yeah. I'm not a fan of markers. Because they're like lighters. They work for a little while and then. Okay. I had one recommendation for Prusa XL, which I'll have to look into. And then Bamboo Lab Carbon X1. Bamboo Lab.
Carbon X1.
Oops. It's funny, I don't write things down very often. I had to sign my name on something the other day, and I was just like, what's it supposed to look like? I had to look at one of my previous signatures to copy it, because I don't remember what my signature looks like. Mini Roman shield. You're making little character dudes? That's cool. Okay, Bamboo Lab, Carbon X1. Yeah, I spelled that right. I used to refill my dad's Zippos. They were great. Excellent. They're rechargeable electronic lighters. Check Temu. But are they good? Are they long lasting? And what do they use? See, just don't show any plumber's crack or anything, mister. You know what plumber's crack is? Yeah, your butt crack. Zippos use butane. No, they don't use butane. You can get a butane insert that uses butane, but like just the plain basic Zippo uses basically gasoline. I mean, they have official lighter fuel, which is almost exactly the same as gasoline, but you can use gasoline or kerosene or anything like that, from what I'm told and what I've been reading. So, but yeah, you can also get butane versions, which I wouldn't want. I would, refillable torch is my favorite. Is it just called refillable torch? Oh, whirring away. Okay. When the guy was talking about his 3D printer, he meant it was whirring, not whitting. Yes, whirring, right. Whir. This won't sound right, but here goes. Ferro rod is all you need. What? Make a little tinder bundle, throw a spark in it. Wait, how do I just throw a spark? You mean because I have ferro rod? Make a little tinder bundle through. Okay, there's a few issues with that. What's a ferro rod? Are you talking about like a flint? Or like yeah, it's basically a flint. I don't always have dry tinder for one. I can't always just throw a spark in. I mean, sometimes, but like a freaking lighter is. I want a lighter. I mean, I can make fire with a spark, but it just takes longer, you know. Letter paper, A4 where I'm from, size Roman shields for the kids. Oh, you're 3D printing shields for the kids? Oh my God, what is with your face? You want to see one of the reasons I don't like markers? Yeah. What, have you been eating a marker or did you just draw? Oh, you were copying my face.
Yeah, I made a mustache.
You made a mustache.
Yeah.
And like a beard. Good work. Those are non-toxic, washable markers, at least. So don't let her get my permanent ones. Hey, go get your shield. I want to show your shield. Yeah, this one of my kids has a pretty cool shield. It'll be over here any minute now. So what are you making? What are you making your shields out of? Oh, check this out. Well, of course, it's a Captain America. It's just a pot lid. Like a huge aluminum pot lid. Isn't that great? And then they drew on it with crayons. And no, stop drawing on your face. Yeah. Okay. I bought 200 cheap lighters to trade to people in case civilization collapses. That's not a terrible idea. Just keep them dry. Make sure the little switch doesn't get stuck down at all and it slowly leaks out. That's so annoying. Like when you get, for a while in town, any lighter I got, like I had to push this up after using it or else it would stay just slowly seeping out. So annoying. Let's see. You can run your Zippo on methylated spirits, gasoline, or any other fuel. Yeah, basically any liquid that'll burn, right? However, this is strongly discouraged. Oh, God. Nothing works better than real Zippo fuel designed for this purpose. Okay, now you sound like a marketing guy. What? I see. Oh, you want to show it? Okay, we're going to show your colorful mustache, and then no one else needs to see your colorful mustache anymore, right? It looks like you're a vampire. You've just been eating someone's head off. Hey. Yeah, I mean, people have been using with gasoline a lot, so I'm just going to use gasoline. I'm not going to buy the freaking proprietary 10 times the price special fuel. Electronic USB lighters, rechargeable. I don't really want a rechargeable thing because it's going to have a battery in it that's going to have a lifespan. Zippos can leak as a pocket carry that gets squashed at work, but have a warranty and are long-lasting with replaceable parts. Yeah, they're long-lasting with replaceable parts. And this would be one, I don't need to take it anywhere with me. I can just leave it like on a shelf here. And we don't need to see that. We've shown enough of your stuff. Like I just need to light cooking fires like every day, you know? I don't need to take it with me or anything. I can, I always keep one of these on my boat and one like up on the hill, for the odd occasion that I need to light something. But I just want something that I can reuse a lot over and over for the spot where I use it a lot. Here.
Hey, look at. Hey, so my car.
No, this is not your show. I can't just show all your stuff. All right, give me your car.
She's trying to take over.
All right, she's taking over my show. All right, this is a car. It's a truck, actually. Did you screw the wheels on?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. All right. Butane is lighter fluid, yes. Are you saying you can also use gasoline in lighters? No, you can't put gasoline, oh, you could put it in, but gasoline won't work in one of these. The Zippo lighters, and I just learned this recently, the Zippo lighters work more like an oil lamp with a sparker on the side. So it's got a wick and the gasoline is inside, or Zippo fuel or methylated, whatever. You're burning liquid that is not pressurized, is not under pressure. That's the thing. It just soaks up through the wick, so it's exactly like an oil lamp. And then it's just got the sparker on the side, so you flip the sparker, it lights the thing, and then it's just like an oil lamp. And you blow it out, and that's it. Or you close the lid, whatever. It's not like one of these. It's actually pressurized inside. So as soon as you push the thing, the butane, right? No naked kids. The butane starts boiling, and the gas is pressurized, and it starts shooting out, and that lights. This is one of the empty ones. Yeah, it is great. It works great. But yeah, the Zippos are different type of thing. Let's see. Are you saying you can use gasoline and lighters? Haven't heard that. Is definitely cheaper conspiracy. Yeah, so no, you can't use two totally different types of devices. A small propane weed burner with built-in electric igniter. You can also get a propane refill adapter to refill. I don't want to buy fuels like that. Like that's going to use too much fuel. I don't want a weed thinger. I just want a light little thing, Jaimie, 2 times speed. Oh yeah. I guess you get here late. Then you can speed up. Oh, if you're watching me at 2 times speed, I can actually, fix it for you if you would like it to come out normal speed. Ooh, yeah. Good stuff. I can also do twice as fast, but we're not going to do that right now. Roman shields, layering the wooden section out of plywood, forming the curve with 3D printed ribs, handle, and boss. Very satisfying, fitting 3D printed parts straight into lasered wood. Oh, you got a laser cutter for your wood too? Oh, that's nice. That is from Zippo, of course. Yeah, Mr. Landfill, you don't have to tell me what these companies say. I don't care about that. Of course they want to sell their overpriced fuel, which is basically gasoline. Oh boy, that's a cute one. Oh, you're my kid, yeah. For fire starting, the David West channel might be worth a peek, keeping some dry tinder around. Oh God, you're not gonna tell it. Dude, I've been living off-grid, cooking on wood fires for like 20 years. I know how to make a fire, don't worry. And when you do it like 2 or 3 times a day, it's nice to expedite the process a little bit. And if I can get a lighter that can just give me a flame versus having to get all the little shreds, I can light a fire with nothing if I have to, but it takes longer and it's a lot more effort. I'm not going to do that 2 or 3 times a day if I can get something that's going to do it faster. I can also use a magnifying glass, whatever. Nice car. Thanks, man. Yeah, the car is great. And I think I put this video up. I got the speed lowered on the car because originally, the car doesn't go fast, but it's so strong that like you put it into go and it's like the thing jerks forward and all the kids are like, whoa! And the front wheels actually get off the ground. But yeah, now it's at a much more reasonable acceleration.
Fire with a magnifying glass.
Oh, we're gonna have to do that. You haven't done that? You've done that. You just don't remember. But anyway, now the car is much lower powered, but I'm going to put a switch so you can put it into high power once it's going. I just don't want it to go right into full power and, shred the gears and stuff. Save all your Bic flints for the Zippo. I don't know if those fit, but you can buy like 500 flints for like, I don't know, a few dollars. I don't remember. I put it on my Amazon wish list. The basic Zippo, the fat one that holds more fuel, and then like a ton of flints. I think it was like a 500 pack, and then a bunch of wicks. I don't remember what the deal was, but I'm probably going to get them. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, just go look at the Amazon wish list. It's on there. Their toys are so unique. They do have pretty cool toys. Actually, that truck she just showed, that was a dump truck I was making, but then I was like, I don't like this wood. So I made the whole thing out of a different type of wood. But then my kids are like, what are you doing? You got the pieces right here. And so they put that one together, just on their own. Do you have any recommendations for an electric motor for boat projects? Oh, you mean like the whole thing or just the motor part? Because in terms of the whole thing, no, not really. I've had the most success with like things I've put together myself with like a good quality electric motor, like a Leeson, Leeson. They make good motors. And then like Golden Motor, they make motors in China. They make pretty good motors, although it's really hard to get the brushed DC motors now. But Leeson sells good motors. And sometimes you can get deals on them, like on Amazon. But anyway, I've attached ones to the lower end of a gas outboard when the gas motor was broken. I got it really cheap. Just replaced the broken gas motor with an electric one. That works pretty well, as long as it's, decent quality, everything else. And then also just, having the motor with a long shaft and then a propeller at the end, some kind of bearings and stuff. I like that too. But yeah, in terms of a self-contained thing, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Although I do have one that I didn't put together myself, which is a Ray, RAY. It's a Ray 450, I think. But those things are really expensive new. Although it does work great. And it was really old when I got it, and it was really beat up. So like all the electronics and stuff, they were totally trashed. But I ripped all that out, connected electricity directly to the motor. I had to operate on it a little bit. But yeah, it worked great. Like the seals and the gears and everything, really good. So, and it was very, very abused before I got it. Did the storm on the last video hit your compounds? My compounds. And was there damage? No, there wasn't any damage. It wasn't that big a storm. Yeah, I mean, it came through here, but it's a lot worse when you're in the water on a boat than it is, it wasn't like hurricane or anything. Actually, the thing I was most concerned with in that storm was the amount of lightning. There was a lot of lightning. Like I was seeing very crisp, clear lightning strikes, like directly ahead of me, coming in getting closer to my direction. So I just went straight sideways, and I could hear it like behind me getting closer. And then it slowly started getting farther away, and I was like, oh, okay, phew. It's going that way, great. Because you don't want to get hit by lightning in a boat. But my boat did a great job. Everything was good. Quadrant says, I'm back now, eating the pizza and switched to my sleeping room. I've heard the bamboo printer is very good. Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at the Bamboo Lab Carbon X1. I have to check that out. The diode lasers are getting pretty good these days. Oh, the diode lasers for like laser cutters and stuff. Focus Bocus. Touch 2 electric wires to a piece of steel wool. It makes an instant fire. Yeah, that's another one I don't really want to. It also uses a bunch of electricity. It's hard on the batteries, and your daughter seems very interested in the stream. I think she got. Mr. Landfill's telling me to check on dinner, which I'm gonna have to do that in a minute. I'll just go take care of it in a minute. Motor check Vivor, $100 motor plus controller, 2 horsepower, brushless, super high quality. Just got one myself. Super high quality for $100. So TDH is telling me I'm going to look that up actually. I wasn't the one who asked that, but Vivor electric outboard,
Motor.
$100. And he's telling me it's high quality. VEVOR, right? Yeah. Yeah, $100 motor plus controller, 2 horsepower brushless, super high quality. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical, but I want to see. Torches, redwood sticks with cotton batting wrapped on it, dipped in wax were my thing. Then California wildfire paranoia ended my fire experimentation. They're fun until the cotton falls off. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to have it fall off into a bunch of dry leaves. Infamous Turtle says, good stuff. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but excellent. We had a lightning storm last week that looked like a strobe light flashing for about half an hour. Yeah, just imagine that, but you're in a boat that's going like this. I didn't get any video of that part because there was no way I was going to move around on the boat and try to grab a camera and not lose it overboard or not fall off the boat myself. You know, I was just like holding on to my seat, pedaling like mad, steering against the wind. Anyway, yes, whereas we used to use carbon dioxide lasers, the diode lasers are getting really good and use a lot less power. That's excellent. Because yeah, I had a laser cutter before and I loved it. But the problem is, you know, it's got this giant carbon dioxide tube laser that has to be vacuum sealed, and you know, it lasts a little while, then either cracks or just loses its vacuum or whatever. But yeah, that's great if the diodes are getting good enough to like burn through wood and stuff. You went to the other side of the world for a girl. What? Are you saying I did or you did? Oh, either way. Went to the other side of the world for a girl. Didn't work out, but still planning to leave for better opportunities. Oh, had nothing to lose anyway. Oh, so yeah. So it didn't work out. Well, maybe if you go to the other side of the world, I keep hearing that, oh, crap. What's it? I don't know. Some South Pacific Asian countries are supposed to have women who are like totally into like marriage and stuff. You know, not to crap on, you know, Western women or anything, but like over here, it's like, women are just not interested in families anymore. You are, because you're learning the right kind of stuff. Anyway, that's a whole other video worth of stuff that I'm not going to get into right now. I recall a video you made about building a bridge for a walkway. Did you build a bridge walkway? If so, can you show us? All right, let's go look real quick. I did build it. Let me see where I can. Ooh, my thing is, let me just fix the sticks in my fire here. Sounds like it's still burning actually, which is great. All right, we're gonna go over here. Just give me a minute till I get to a spot where you can actually see the bridge. And oh, you know what? I'm gonna hop up on this boat. Stand on this boat. Hey, Bells, go on the ridge. Wait. Oh. Wait, where's the button to switch the camera? Oh, that one. Here, if I stand up here. Oh, I'm blocking the thing. Okay. Hey, Bells, run across the bridge again. Yeah, so just ignore this boat. This is the bridge right there. Pretty sweet, eh? I know it's a little bit small. I can't get closer to it because I'd be in the water, though. And this doesn't have a zoom, does it? Yeah, my kids love the bridge. It's called the Bridge of No Return. And on this side of the bridge, there are monsters. Basically, I don't want my 3-year-old crossing the bridge and, you know, accidentally falling in the water. So she's not allowed to go across the bridge. So we had to come up with a game, you know, across the bridge is the monster land. And she plays that pretty well. All right. Yeah, she can go across there if she has a big adventurer with her. Let's see. Bridge, Philippines is a good place to find a wife, I've heard. Yeah, that's one of the places I've definitely heard is a good place. Unfortunately, I have no travel plans. But yeah, I don't know. What email should I use to send you a PayPal donation directly sent as friends and family? Well, I think, oh crap. If you go on my website, there's a thing. You know what? Send me an email. Well, I have you on Facebook, actually, right? Yeah, or send me an email or a Facebook message, and I'll send you a thing. And maybe I should make sure. Oh, Mr. Landfill says it's hard to see. Yeah, sorry, the bridge. I mean, I could stand on the bridge, but then you'd just be seeing dirt. Hopefully, you can kind of see it. Using steel wool, you can light a fire with a 9-volt battery. Yeah, I don't want to waste 9-volt batteries. So, which pixel is the video? Okay, cool. Yeah, Facebook me. All right. Robotron 2084. Hello from England. Well, hello, Robotron from the future. I hope things are still going in 2084. Can you ask these people? I'm about to get off here, but I have a question. You want a scoop of what? You want a scoop of stupid peanut butter?
Yeah.
Why do you call it a scoop of stupid peanut butter?
Because it's stupid. This guy's on my head. But
I think it's because it rhymes. Well, okay. One morning, several months ago, I woke up to like 3 kids saying, "I want a scoop of peanut butter. I want a scoop of peanut butter. I want a scoop of peanut butter." Because peanut butter is delicious, especially when you're a kid. And I was like, "You want a scoop of scoop?" And then it just turned into now everyone wants a scoop of stupid peanut butter. All right. Here, tell everyone we're going. We're gonna go finish dinner.
We're gonna go finish dinner.
All right, we're getting out of here. Now you've mastered basic shelter. When is the industrialization era scheduled to hit? Are you going to start mass production? No, mass production is not a thing that I think is useful. But in terms of industrialization, I mean, I've got a lathe and a milling machine and a lumber mill and a little solar bulldozer and like boats and stuff. I think that's already started. Hi there, Robotron. I'm in the UK too. I want you to sing. Okay. All right, we're gonna get out of here. And Quadrant, I'll totally respond to you as soon as I get dinner taken care of. Okay, you can say bye too. Fine, here.
Bye-bye.
All right, push the X up there. Good job. Now push. Can you tell which thing says okay?
Okay.
You can read it.